Agent Orange was used in Vietnam from 1962 until 1971. The fourth stage of the Vietnam War was the draft lottery. This meant that they would pick numbers out of a hat or barrel, and whatever birthday is number one, like July 4th is the first one they pick, then who's ever born under 18 years old of that year would be the first to be drafted, shall we say. So in 1970 I turned 18, and a man is cut in half by a window. Oh, a short history of the Vietnam War draft lottery by Bernard Durning, Jr., me. My brother, Andrew Jackson Durning, had red hair and was born in 1962, same year that Vietnam War began with President John Fitzgerald Kennedy. In 1964, Goldwater would cut Vietnam in half, but Lyndon Baines Johnson was elected, and LBJ always came on TV and he would say, "I'll come to you with a heavy heart." So the Vietnam War was on TV, and in Life magazine every week they had pictures of 200 American boys, like age 24, and I'm going, wow man, that's old, you know, and who were killed that week, actually that week. And also my brother Andy Jackson, my mother said, Andy asked my mother, Andrew Jackson Durning, asked my mother, "Mommy, will I have to go to war?" Because the war was on TV. The Vietnam War consisted of 3 stages, and the 5th stage was what? Oh. Agent Orange and my brother Ajax were born in 1962, and a short history of the Vietnam Draft Lottery by Bernard J. Durning, Jr. I was going to say, let me say this about that, as John F. Kennedy would say. "I'll come to you with a heavy heart," as LBJ would say. Oh, okay. Oh, my father would say this after, you know. Oh, did you ever see the movie Gardens of Stone? The guy touches the balcony. I mean the balcony? No, the balustrade. What you call, you put your hand on when you walk up the stairs. Like in New York, my father had his hand on that as he sat on the stairs, you see. On account of the Vietnam War, cut my father in half, I believe. Andrew Jackson Durning, my little brother, hanged to death on a long green scarf from those very stairs my father sat on. And Andy, I was filling out my draft papers for the Vietnam War draft lottery in 1971 when Andy hanged outside my window, outside my door, And my mother used to have the Cub Scouts in there with Andy, their meetings in the 1960s. And Andy was buried in his Cub Scout uniform. And my father sat on the stairs like gardens of stone. Vietnam, 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 Vietnam. The telegram read, Mrs. Brown, your son is dead. Vietnam, 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 Vietnam. Oh yeah, Conde Keogh's brother